why does Iceland have so many hot springs? It's not just about cold weather and cozy baths. The real answer lies deep beneath the surface of the Earth, where fire meets ice. Iceland sits directly on top of the Mid-Atlantic Ridge, a tectonic boundary where two massive plates, the North American and Eurasian, are slowly drifting apart. This rare geologic setting means the island is constantly being pulled, stretched, and reshaped by volcanic and geothermal forces. As the tectonic plates pull away from each other, magma from the Earth's mantle rises up to fill the gap. That magma doesn't just form volcanoes. It also superheats underground water, turning it into pressurized steam or hot liquid that rises to the surface, and that's exactly what creates Iceland's famous hot springs. The country has more than 700 hot springs and over 200 volcanoes, many of which are still active. That's more geothermal activity per square mile than almost anywhere else on Earth. So when you see Iceland's misty pools, bubbling mud, or geysers shooting skyward, you're witnessing a powerful balance of natural forces beneath your feet. One of the most iconic hot springs is the Blue Lagoon. It's actually a man-made lagoon that formed next to a geothermal power plant in the 1970s. But the water itself is very real, rich in minerals like silica and sulfur, heated by the Earth and renewed naturally every 2 days. All of this geothermal energy doesn't just make Iceland a hot spring paradise. It also powers about 90% of Icelandic homes and buildings, making it one of the greenest energy systems in the world. In fact, geothermal energy has allowed Iceland to drastically reduce fossil fuel use, especially for heating and electricity. But Icelanders have enjoyed hot water long before modern power stations. Natural hot pools were used for washing, bathing, and even social gatherings for centuries. Historic sites like the Snorralog Pool in Reykholt date back to the 12th century, showing that Iceland's connection to hot springs runs deep through its history and culture. And then there are geysers. The word geyser actually comes from Iceland's Great Geyser, one of the first geysers ever described in Europe. Though it doesn't erupt as often today, nearby Strákur continues to shoot water up to 30 meters into the air every few minutes. So why does Iceland have so many hot springs? Because it sits in a perfect storm of geology on top of a rift between continents, packed with volcanoes, and fueled by a restless Earth that constantly heats and reshapes the land. It's this intense geothermal activity that gives Iceland its surreal, otherworldly charm and turns the island into one of the most relaxing places on the planet. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you enjoyed. Have you ever tried any of these hot springs? Let us know in the comment section below.